This is
Greater Boston.
Hi, this is Louisa Alvarez. I'm not available at the moment, but will return your calls within 24 hours. Hey, it's me, your old pal, Gemma. Jim Dog. G to the Emma. Are you, screening your calls or something? You know I want to fight the good fight against capitalism and fascism and robots and capital fascist robots, right? This phone call could be an emergency. Or the last time you've ever heard from me. What? Are you afraid I'm going to ask you to break the law again? That was only when we were cops. Now that I'm an actual lawbreaker, there's no way in hell I'm doing that. I probably shouldn't say all this over the phone. Anyway, I was curious if you could babysit for us. Charlotte and I need to see each other bad. A normal dinner. Out. Away from trains and hippie city carousels. We don't even care if you take Monty out on another investigation adventure. Why not, right? He loved it last time. He wouldn't stop farting about it for days. Hey, ask Michael. You guys would be a dynamic duo. Okay. Call me back and let me know either way. If you can't do it, I guess I could just call him. Thanks.
And if that mare takes off one day, Mama's gonna run redline her way. And if that city runs on trains, Mama's gonna need all of her brains. That's right. And if she resigns because it's too much, Redline's gonna be run by a lady who sucks.
Michael.
I'm sorry. And when that city starts to fall apart, people gonna run to an amusement park.
Hey.
And when that lady screws up a lot, she's gonna install a bunch of cheese robots. I don't...
He's asleep. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Put him to bed now.
You know what? I think if I just move right now, that it's going to seriously undermine everything we just worked on. Can you
just shift into my hands, okay?
Okay, so this is like one of those moments in the movie where we gotta hand off the package.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to it's gonna seem like I'm moving at a very slow pace.
Just on the count of 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.5. Okay, here you go.
Okay, all right, now hold on.
Take it. Please don't wake up. Okay.
All right.
Oh, yes. Oh, Jesus.
Right.
Raising kids is hard, I guess. This is, I don't know if I'm fully cut out for this. I was going to sing Rockabye Baby, but have you listened to the lyrics on that? That thing is, it's insane. It's actually it's like listening to the lyrics of a horror film. Like, if they actually probably could adapt it soon and turn it into its own franchise. I
totally
think.
could.
About children falling from trees and crashing to the ground. It's frightening, actually.
You're good with kids, you know?
Oh, thanks. I guess I've always gotten along with them. All right,
Do you want one of them? I mean, not now, but someday.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure, but I don't know. I kind of go back and forth on it a little bit. What about you? What do you?
No, not for me.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. What?
You don't usually hear just cool after someone says they don't want kids. People, they get weird about it.
Yeah, I could see that. Sure, I guess. Okay. So I'm assuming because it's important in a relationship. You and Wendell have talked about it, right?
I mean, a little bit. What he says is just having children isn't something you can be wishy-washy about, which I totally agree with.
Yeah, I mean that you can't be it's a yes or no type of thing, really. You can't just kind of be on the fence and then have one and then figure it out. Yeah. So that's.
I mean, and truly, I mean, he he wouldn't admit this, but he pretty much thinks his songs are his children.
Louisa? Oh my God.
He's such a goober. I'm such a goober. I mean, the funny thing, I don't know. I kind of love when he says shit like this. I mean, his sincerity.
Oh, that's so
okay.
cute.
I don't want to talk about him. I don't want to talk about him.
No, it's adorable.
No,
it's okay. You can,
nope.
Look, I want to hear all of it.
Nope. Changing subject.
Able to
changing subjects.
Okay.
Here, for you. I got you this.
What? No. You didn't have to. No, please. This is not.
Stop. Oh my God. Why do people say this? It's a gift. You never have to give a gift to anyone.
Because it's not. That's just. You're giving it for.
Michael,
there's nothing going on.
God.
I don't have a birthday.
Stop
there's no holiday today. This is not necessary.
Oh my God, Michael. Sometimes it's just more about the giver than the person getting gifted. Okay? Does that make you feel better? This is about me, not you.
Oh.
Okay. Look, all right. I'll tell you. Okay. I mean, it's just. I got a letter. I got the letter from you last week. The one you told me about before. Dimitri and.
Yeah.
I don't know. It freaked me out. I couldn't open it.
Okay.
I mean,
why? Is there...
I just, I don't want to know that version of you, okay?
What version of me?
The person who I couldn't have... I mean, do you know how much it bothers me that I couldn't find you?
Louisa, I didn't want to be found.
Michael, you almost died, okay? I mean, I almost lost you. I couldn't find you, and I hate that you were right there the whole time, stuck in that stupid office. And you're just so calm about this whole thing after. I mean, I can't just check the mail and read a letter from that version of you. That version of you that I couldn't find, that I couldn't save. Like, if the worst happened, that version of you would just be stuffed in a mailbox and just rubber banded with all my bills and then insurance ads and all that fucking mail.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have written it if I thought. I mean, if I didn't think that.
I know.
I wanted to say goodbye.
But I can't hear that now. Because you're here, and I need you to be here a little longer before I even introduce myself to that version who almost wasn't.
I know it might seem like none of what happened bothered me, but part of that is just putting on a brave face, and part of it is just being grateful that I'm still here. Part of it is just not wanting to burden anyone with how I feel about it, because it's complicated. As much as I regret what happened at the end, I needed to be alone for a while. I needed to figure out how to continue without
Liam.
Yeah. And I kind of needed to find my own way,
I understand wanting to find your own way. As much as it pains me to say it, nobody ever finds much of anything on their own. You can let go of him a little while hanging on to the parts of him that are important. I did.
I'm afraid that the temptation will be too great. It kills me that he's still out there in some form. But if I were to try and interact with him,
I know.
I'm sure it sounds crazy.
It doesn't. I believe you.
Look, those letters, they were the last thing I wrote. They had a purpose. And ever since what happened, I've been having a hard time finding that again. It feels like I got too close to the end and got infected with not existing. Nothing seems as important as it once did. The underground needs me, but I come into the office every day and I sit at a computer and poke at the keyboards and eventually play solitaire. I have to keep busy. I have to keep my mind occupied. But part of my writing method before was all about channeling, Leon. Even if I only keep some elements of that method and expand on it, I need to do that in a way that makes sense for me. On my own. A way I'm going to like. And that's been hard.
Well, open this then. Maybe it'll give you a little direction.
All right, that's okay. Oh my God! A new trench coat. This is beautiful. Oh.
I know you lost your last one in the octabuckle, and I know you were attached to it, and you need to get out there and shake some people down, get some information, have some conversations, and start some investigations. Find some stuff out. The writing will hopefully come out of that, and I'll help you if you want.
Mm-mm. You already have. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you, Louisa. Thank you.
Just don't get yourself lost again, okay? Because if you do, you better give me better clues to help me find you. Nothing in Klingon. Deal? No Klingon. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, there is a new season of Discovery that came out while you were away. Shall we catch up while the kiddo sleeps?
Sure. But I haven't watched the first season yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Too busy?
I've never really watched a ton of Star Trek. So.
You're kidding me.
No.
So not only did you learn a fake alien language from a TV show, you learned a fake alien language from a TV show you don't even watch?
Yeah, well, there were only so many books in Oliver's office, and I read them all a lot. I didn't realize you were a fan, though.
I wasn't. You sent the Klingon tube, and we went to that convention to nap Phil.
Oh.
And I had to do the research for Intel, and I just figured you were a fan. And so I watched a bunch of episodes. I imagined that we'd check the new ones out together once you were back. And I ended up getting super into it. And I even imagined you reacting to certain surprising twists in the episodes. Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
You're welcome.
Greater Boston is written and produced by Alexander Danner and Jeff Van Dreason with recording and technical assistance from Marck Harmon. This mini-episode featured Julia Propp as Louisa Alvarez, Lydia Anderson as Gemma-Linzer-Coolidge, and James Oliva as Michael Tate. Charlie on the MTA recorded by Emily Petersen and Dirk Tiede. On Questions of Discipline and the Naivete of Flowers Act 1 by Lloyd Rogers. Trenchcoat theme by Jeff Van Dreason. Space Voyage theme by Eli McIlveen. Transcripts are available at greaterbostonshow.com.
And if that mare takes off one day, Mama's gonna run red line her way. And if that city's run on trains, Mama's gonna need all of her brains. And if she resigns because it's too much, Redline's gonna be run by a lady who sucks.
Michael.
And when that city starts to fall apart, people gonna run to an amusement park.
Okay now. I think we're...
And when that lady screws up a lot, she's gonna install a bunch of cheese robots.
Okay, he's asleep, Tom. You're good.
Okay.
The weird thing is, this actually sounds like a Tom Waits song.
Yeah, it really does.
So well.